Heavy rain and overflowing rivers wreaked havoc across 7 districts of Punjab, with Army and BSF joining the rescue and relief operations that included the use of helicopters and boats. My department has issued an orange alert for 11 districts in most parts of the state. So far, around 130 villages across 7 districts remain badly affected. In a swift and daring operation, Indian Army Aviation evacuated 22 CRPF personnel along with 3 civilians who had been stranded near Madhupur headworks since yesterday. In a turn of events that underscores the urgency of the operation, the building where they had been sheltering collapsed shortly after their evacuation, highlighting the timeliness and precision of the rescue. This successful operation once again reflects the Indian Army's unwavering commitment to safeguarding lives and its ability to respond promptly in crisis situations. The synergy between Indian Army and local authorities ensured that a potential tragedy was averted. And heavy rains have triggered landslides and swollen rivers and streams, disrupting road connectivity in several parts of Himachal Pradesh. As per the Met Department, in the month of August, the state has received 62% more rain than normal, especially in Kullu district. It has rained 155% more than normal. Shimla has received 112%, Solan has received 117%, and Una district has received 128% more rain than normal. The downpour has caused extensive damage to the Kiratpur-Manali National Highway at multiple locations, forcing its closure to traffic. Several other roads and restaurants were swept away in Manali, while locals were evacuated in Mandi. Almost all districts in the hill state except Lahore and Spiti have been receiving rainfall since Sunday night, with no respite expected until September 1st. As a precaution, schools and government institutions in the affected areas remain closed today. All right, we'll go across to our correspondents. Gurmeet Singh is joining us live from Jalandhar and Rachna Verma from Shimla. Gurmeet, I'll come to you first. What's the situation there on the ground in Jalandhar, particularly in Punjab? What areas are currently the worst affected by the rising river levels?
See, Abhishek, at present the monsoon turned into almost nightmare for the people living in the border areas of Punjab. Specifically, if I talk about Pathankot, Gurdaspur, Fazilka, Firozpur, all these areas are affected at this point in time. Presently, the water level in all rivers and the dams is constantly increasing, and that is creating problem for the people living in villages, the rural areas as well as in the urban areas. So if I talk about Jalandhar is an urban area which is into the interior, so that is not that worst affected, but still the roads are waterlogged, and people they are criticizing the local administration for the waterlogging taking place on roads in the town, in the main areas. So if we talk about specifically the villages which have been affected by the latest events that have taken place, so about 130 villages as per an estimate of these 7 districts have been affected, and the rescue teams have been sent to those areas. People of those areas have been asked to leave the places and move to the safer locations, and also the NDRF, SDRF, the army teams and BSF are also have been deployed into the different areas to rescue the people from these areas. As well as the red alert has been issued for 5 districts of the Punjab, starting from Pathankot, Gurdaspur, Sangrur, Barnala and Mansa. And orange alert has also been issued in the 11 districts of Punjab. So incessant rains are happening since last 94 hours. And if we talk about Pathankot, then the latest input that we are getting in at this point in time is that Pathankot-Jalandhar highway is witnessing overflowing of the water that is coming from the Hydel Canal, UBDC Canal and MB Link canal, as well as all three
Yes.
rivers of the Punjab, Ravi, Beas and Satluj are, the water level is increasing at this point in time. If we talk about Gurdaspur specifically, then about 7 villages have been disconnected with the rest of the country because the flood waters have reached to these villages, crops are damaged, and the rescue teams are reaching to these places and asking the people to leave for the safer areas. As well as if we talk about the district administration, they have issued the control room numbers, helpline numbers, and and appeal to the people that if they have any information, significant information, then they can share it with the district administration. They want to know anything, then they can also call on the provided number. The Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann is scheduled to visit Pathankot and Gurdaspur today. He's reached Gurdaspur's Deenanagar area and taking stock of the situation, talking to the district administration and giving directions to the officials at this point in time, and is also scheduled to go to Pathankot after Gurdaspur. So
Yes,
right
Punjab,
now the situation
Punjab
is
under
not under
heavy
control,
rainfall. I'll
but the
come back to you. Stay
administration
with us,
is
Gurmeet.
doing all the
Meanwhile,
efforts.
Rachna Verma is also with us from Shimla. Rachna, red alert there in several places at Himachal. What is the latest on the ground there?
Definitely, this monsoon season has been particularly catastrophic for Himachal Pradesh, marked by mounting human losses, widespread infrastructure losses, and massive economic burdens. As I talk about the damage, currently Chamba district is one of the most affected district, which has been completely cut off from the state. Communication lines were down, roads are inaccessible, and emergency services are not reaching to the people who need it the most. If I may talk about the Manimahesh Yatra, which is a very prominent and very prestigious Yatra of Chamba district, which started on August 17, has been put on halt due to the massive landslides and cloud burst. Currently the rescue operation is going on through helicopter. If I may talk about the another 2 districts which is like completely on the verge of losing connectivity from the rest of the state is Mandi and Kullu. As you can see the visuals that there is roads and highways are completely washed away in the massive Beas river. Apart from that, people are suffering a lot. Truck drivers are stuck in NH areas in lots of tunnels, and though administration is trying their best to provide them the basic amenities like food, water, but they are from the past 72 hours they are on the NH area and completely stranded, and the perishable items are completely rotten, which has put a financial burden on truck drivers and agriculture sector as well.
Absolutely. People bracing for more rains because there is no respite for the next few days. We'll leave it at that. Thank you for getting us the latest. Gurmeet from Jalandhar and Rachna from Shimla in Himachal.